Hi, my name is Shawna Snyder, and I'm one of the acupuncturists at Integrative Acupuncture, and welcome to the On Point podcast. Whether you're training for a marathon, getting back into the gym, hiking Vermont trails, gardening all weekend, or simply trying to stay active, one thing is true. Recovery from physical activity matters. Most people focus on the workout itself, but what happens after exercise can just have as much impact on how you feel, how quickly you recover, and how well your body performs over time. In traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, recovery isn't viewed as optional. It's considered an essential part of maintaining healthy circulation, preventing injury, and supporting long-term vitality. Together, today, we're discussing 5 simple recovery strategies you can use at home that combine the wisdom of TCM with modern sports medicine principles. All right, let's get started, shall we? Why does recovery matter? When we exercise, we're intentionally creating stress within the body. Now, that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's how we build strength and resilience. The problem occurs when the body doesn't have adequate time or resources to repair and rebuild. From a Western perspective, recovery allows muscles to repair microscopic tissue damage, replenish energy stores, regulate inflammation, and support nervous system balance. From a TCM perspective, physical exertion consumes qi, blood, and body fluids. If recovery is neglected, qi and blood can become stagnant or deficient, leading to stiffness, soreness, fatigue, reduced flexibility, and an increased risk of injury. Think of recovery as allowing traffic to keep flowing smoothly. If circulation slows or gets blocked, congestion develops. And in TCM, we often say, when there is free flow, there is no pain. Where there is pain, there is a lack of free flow. From a TCM perspective, the body becomes stronger not during exercise itself, but during the recovery period afterward. Exercise creates the stimulus. Recovery creates the adaptation. It's much like planting a seed. You don't help it grow by constantly digging it up to check on it, right? Growth happens when you provide the right conditions and allow the process to unfold. So tip number 1, use heat strategically. One of the simplest ways to support recovery is through warmth. In Chinese medicine, soreness and stiffness are often viewed as a form of qi and blood stagnation. Gentle heat helps promote circulation and encourages movement through tight muscles and connective tissue. If your muscles feel stiff, achy, or tight after exercise, consider a heating pad, a warm shower, a hot bath, or an Epsom salt soak. Research suggests that heat therapy may improve blood flow, tissue elasticity, and help reduce delayed onset muscle soreness. One of my favorite recommendations is a 15 to 20 minute Epsom salt bath after an especially demanding workout. Now, the key is to add enough Epsom salt in the bath to ensure that the water is fully saturated with the salt. There should be a couple granules of Epsom salt that just won't dissolve, regardless of how much you agitate the water. Better yet, we have a float therapy in Montpelier. Float therapy is a treatment for deep muscular relaxation, but also reduces stress because of the high levels of Epsom salts in the water. Epsom salt, which is a magnesium, relieves muscular tension, lowers cortisol levels, and improves sleep. You rest in the float tub, which contains about 1,200 pounds of magnesium, for up to 1 hour, allowing your body to fully absorb all of the therapeutic effects of magnesium. The water in the float is body temperature. So if you're like me and can only stand a limited amount of time in hot water, rest assured, you'll be able to fully immerse in the water in comfort. We also have an infrared sauna that you can schedule as well. Tip number 2, don't skip gentle movement. One of the biggest mistakes people make after a difficult workout is doing absolutely nothing the next day. Now, while rest is important, complete inactivity can actually increase stiffness. Movement is medicine. In TCM, movement helps keep qi and blood circulating smoothly through the channels and muscles. Gentle recovery activities may include walking, stretching, tai chi, and yoga. From a Chinese medicine perspective, the liver system governs the smooth flow of qi throughout the body. When circulation flows freely, muscles and tendons remain flexible and resilient. This concept applies emotionally as well. Just as physical movement prevents stagnation in the body, healthy emotional processing helps prevent stagnation of qi. So a simple 20-minute walk may do more for recovery than spending the entire day on the couch. Tip number 3, use acupressure between treatments. Acupressure is one of the most easiest TCM tools you can use at home. By applying gentle pressure to specific acupuncture points, you may help encourage circulation and reduce muscle tension. So here are 2 of my favorite recovery points. We have large intestine 4 to start with, and that's located in the webbing between the thumb and index finger. And it is commonly used to relieve pain and promote circulation throughout the body. You'll apply gentle pressure for 30 to 60 seconds while breathing slowly. Now please note that large intestine 4 should be avoided during pregnancy. The second point I like is stomach 36, and that's located about 4 fingers width below the kneecap on the outside of the shin, and is often called one of the most powerful points for energy, endurance, and recovery. In Chinese medicine, stomach 36 is also known for supporting qi, blood, digestion, and overall vitality. Many athletes love this point because it supports both recovery and resilience. Tip number 4, support recovery with nutrition and hydration. Recovery doesn't only happen in the muscles. It also happens through the food and fluids we consume. In TCM, recovery is closely linked to nourishing blood and yin, and these concepts relate to hydration, restoration, tissue repair, and replenishment. So I volunteered at the Vermont City Marathon a couple of weeks back, and we were handing out maple syrup packets to the runners. The maple syrup contains nutrients, antioxidants, and electrolytes, which gives athletes a natural boost of energy and supporting hydration, muscle recovery, and prevent cramping. So after exercise, you're going to focus on adequate hydration, electrolytes, protein for muscle repair, and anti-inflammatory foods, which include colorful fruits and vegetables. And some of those recovery foods include berries, leafy greens, salmon, ginger, bone broth, soups, and stews. One interesting TCM perspective is that many people recover better with warming foods after intense activity, particularly during colder months. So instead of reaching immediately for an ice-cold smoothie, consider ginger tea, broth-based soups, and warm cooked vegetables. These foods may feel more restorative and easier to digest for some individuals. That leads us to tip number 5. Consider professional recovery support. Sometimes the body needs a little extra help. This is especially true for athletes, active adults, people recovering from injuries, or anyone dealing with chronic muscle tension. At Integrative Acupuncture, we often combine multiple therapies to support recovery, including acupuncture, massage therapy, cupping, gua sha, as well as the float and sauna therapy. Massage therapy may help decrease muscle tension and improve flexibility, while float therapy offers a unique opportunity to reduce physical and mental stress simultaneously. Research suggests acupuncture may help regulate the nervous system, support circulation, reduce pain, and assist with musculoskeletal recovery. Now, if you're looking for ways to continue recovery at home, we carry several products that many patients find helpful. One of the most popular options for a post-workout soreness is Evil Bone Water Liniment. This traditional topical formula is often used to help ease muscle tension, prevent bruising, and soreness after physical activity. Other recovery supportive products we offer at both our clinic in Montpelier and Williston offices are Chinese herbal liniments like Posamon, as well as herbal patches. We have topical pain relief creams like CBD and Epsom salt ointments. And we also carry herbal formulas that support circulation and musculoskeletal health. If you're unsure which product might be best for you, we're always happy to make personalized recommendations. All right, so recovery is not a luxury. It's part of the training process. Whether you're trying to improve athletic performance, reduce soreness, prevent injuries, or simply feel better in your day-to-day life, take time to support your body's recovery, and it can make a significant difference. TCM reminds us that health is created through the balance between activity and restoration. So when we honor both activity and rest, the body has an incredible ability to heal, adapt, and thrive. If you're dealing with recurring soreness, tight muscles, or old injuries, or simply want to recover more effectively, we'd love to help. Visit us online at acupunctureinvermont.com to learn more about our services and to schedule an appointment, or you can give us a call at 802-223-0954 to learn how a personalized recovery plan can support your health goals. All right, well, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time on the On Point podcast.